Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I am Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And this is Cobra Kai Season 1, Episode 5. And as of last episode,
Johnny and Miguel were going to be split up by Miguel's mom. Because Johnny gave the karate lessons that let Miguel get beat up. So, ultimately, Johnny ended up spray painting a
penis.
The genitals of a male, a penis, on the billboard sign. And it was Daniel's billboard. And Daniel drove to work and got called by his wife and saw it. Daniel has a lot going on. That really aided him. Right?
Yeah, and as a result, he was aggro for most of the day, just like Johnny was. But Johnny found out that his son was ditching class for over a month almost, and it was 2 weeks, I think. And if he did any more, he'd be held back.
Yes,
so
true.
Johnny went on a quest to try to correct this. Found out that the relationship between them is really bad, and as a result, he won't listen to him. And then we find a little bit more about that family aspect too with the mom.
Yes.
And what's going on with her and how she doesn't care. It seems like also, but we have some resolution in the fact that, for Daniel at least, I mean, that his daughter has dumped Kyler for finding out he is a jerk and done it publicly. But now we are going to be dealing with Johnny attempting to teach Miguel some more. So let's find out what's going to happen.
Yes.
Now, thank you for joining us. We're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Cobra Kai. Makes me miss my karate when I was a kid, but also at the same time, I was young and I didn't care. I was like 13, 12.
His training regiment.
Let's go, Miguel. Got to build the core.
Yeah, he's doing it. He couldn't even do any push-ups before.
Yeah. The weighted gear. Oh! What?
Oh,
Baseballs? Ooh. Cleaner.
he's not teaching. Oh! He's not teaching Miguel like Mr. Miyagi did with discipline, though.
It's like a Daniel montage. He's getting there.
Oh!
Ooh, the knee.
But is he going to be able to execute on a person?
Ooh. Ooh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't be a baby.
Hello.
Shit.
It's 5 o'clock. We need to change the energy in here.
Love is here to namaste.
So, listen, I have to thank you, LaRusso, for inviting us. My wife and kid, they love lobster night. But this country club, they revoked my membership.
Oh, my God.
I mean, this is the entire reason we wear flip-flops in the shower. Am I right?
What do you do in the shower? What do you do in the shower?
It's in our interest to look out for each other.
Oh, so it's not only the lobster that's being buttered up.
I don't know. Yaz and Moon haven't been returning my texts.
Oh.
We were supposed to go to a concert together, and then I saw this.
Oh.
My dad owns cars.
My dad makes more money than your dad.
My dad knows karate and can kill your dad.
Kicked the hot cup of coffee from his hand.
It was a boba. It's like a tea. It's got these chunks of tapioca in it.
You want me to scratch your balls? How you going to scratch my balls?
What?
All I want is first crack at any properties you're looking to sell in Reseda.
Reseda.
Oh, that's right. The one with the karate dojo in it?
Yeah, snake karate or something. I don't know.
Ever thought of selling?
That's why.
You want to make dinner and watch a movie?
Oh, that's so sweet, honey. I actually have to run a couple of errands, but how about we do that tomorrow night, okay?
Yeah, sure. If you're not too hungover.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay, you caught me. I am going out, but you know, it is 9 LA week, so. Listen, you don't realize how hard it is to meet a good man. I mean, just look at your father. That's what we're working with here. Oh, did I mention that deadbeat came by to see me?
Cool.
What'd he say?
Just some BS about you moving in with him as if he suddenly gives a shit. I'm sure it's just a scam to get out of paying for child support. You're only getting older and bigger, and sooner or later you're gonna leave me for a life filled with excitement. You don't want to leave your mama alone, do you?
Jesus Christ, the gaslighting.
That's crazy.
There's only one reason to hit someone.
There's only one.
Pain. No yoga till 5. No matter how bad you need it.
I'm actually here for karate.
I appreciate you coming in, but there are no girls in Cobra Kai.
Why not?
Same reason there aren't women in the army.
Kids at school call her names, make fun of her. That's what happens when you eat an entire box of Twinkies every day. Her dad is Isaiah Robinson, Hall of Fame lineman for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying it's genetic or love for Twinkies comes from her dad?
No, I'm saying her family's loaded.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do girls act?
Oh, don't give me that. You know, all emotional, loud, complaining. Never letting you finish a sentence.
Well, I know a few guys who act just.
Quiet!
I get mean texts and emails sent to me.
Cyberbullying.
Makes me not want to go. These kids create fake accounts
This is bullshit.
and they tell me
Cowards.
I'm ugly and that I should kill myself.
That's terrible.
What a bunch of pussies. Back in my day, if you wanted to tease someone, you did it to their face.
Yeah. He's not taking the right lesson out of this.
I feel like she's gonna beat up Yasmin.
You're not afraid of these losers, are you?
No,
You're gonna take shit from these losers.
Let's go.
no.
Good, because when I'm done with you, you're gonna be sending a message back.
He's
Okay.
giving this kid too much power.
Great deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Maybe too great, huh? I don't know what you see in the receipt.
He's the boba. He got boba.
Call it nostalgia. Mall down the street gets more than twice the rent. You're not even charging market rate.
You calling me stupid, LaRusso?
I'm just letting you know the truth, Armand. I'm scratching your balls. Fine. Then enjoy pissing in your own shower, Armand.
Oh, that's what he did. Okay. Oh,
Oh, smoking weed?
it's California, so it's legal, right?
I guess so.
But not like if you're in a car driving.
This weed for my birthday, and she says it's like lower in calories or something.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we just made eye contact. Great, now she's coming over. What do we do?
Oh my
Hey, open up and give me money.
moon.
What the hell, Sam? We thought you were a poor person. Why have you guys been avoiding me?
What do you think? Kyler told us what you said.
Oh.
That's not what went down.
No, Kyler told us what went down. And who went down.
Ooh, he lied.
Theater? That's yucky.
Ew. Oh my god, he's gonna.
Mr. Diaz,
Please.
sure, everything you've learned.
Please no.
She's a girl.
And? I thought you said women were equal to men.
Oh, okay.
I just want to remind everyone this is my first day.
Yeah, that's more of the reason to be
Enemies don't
easy
care
on her.
What day it is. They prey on weakness.
Enemies prey on weakness. He's the opposite of Mr. Miyagi. He doesn't know how to teach.
Come on, you gotta do something.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh! She has the power of a
I
warrior.
mean, her dad's a linebacker.
You're right.
Girl's a natural cobra.
That's actually awesome.
Everyone's trying to double our rent.
I just trying to make the market value, that's all.
How am I supposed to pay double rent?
Well, I don't know, you can't pay, I get other tenants.
Oh.
Let's go. You see, you have to be tough.
You're a big man, Dad.
Oh.
Wow, Daniel's
Daniel's
a schemer.
He didn't want to do anything. He just wanted to get the price increased.
You be quiet.
You be quiet.
You be quiet.
Okay, boss man, I like how you take charge.
Okay, gotta be an alpha to work at TBS Biz Affairs, right?
Alpha.
Ah, poor kid.
If you happen to have 60,000 more of these lying around somewhere, I think we can have something. Right?
What? This is solid gold.
Gold-plated.
Oh, yeah. Rock bottom. Come on, you can't keep buying beer, Johnny. You gotta be better than this.
You got any red spray paint?
Yeah. Keep it in the back, otherwise the kids will...
One last one.
I was actually considering opening up a dealership on this side of town, but now I don't know, man. The rent seems to be going crazy out of control.
Ooh.
Frankly, I don't know how you afford it. Small business like yours. Put that guy's beer on my tab. Looks like he's had a rough day.
Was he gonna spray paint it, but then decided not to after seeing?
What did you do?
I told Zarkarian I wanted to buy the Cobra Kai strip mall. I wasn't really gonna buy it. I just wanted to tweak Zarkarian so he would jack up the rent.
That was his plan.
Yeah.
The whole Zarkarian dinner was just some convoluted plot so you could raise the rent on your childhood karate rival?
I think you're oversimplifying things.
What about the other stores in the mall? I mean, did you even consider them? Look, I don't know about Johnny Lawrence or Cobra Kai. All I know is that my husband is acting like a mental
I love her so much.
She's awesome. What would Mr. Miyagi say? Water your own plants.
Yes, exactly.
Instead of stealing from others.
Oh, don't even think about it.
Come on, I need a place to sit.
Oh, you could go sit with Kyler. I hear he doesn't mind that you suck.
Oh.
Oh.
You think it's funny to spread lies about me?
What are you talking about? We saw a movie, and that's it. Well, maybe I saw a little bit more than you.
Oh.
Karate.
You know that billboard with a big-ass dick on it? I guess Sam takes after her dad.
Oh, hit him. Hit him. Strike first.
Why don't you shut the hell up and stop being such an asshole?
You want another beatdown, Rhea?
It's Cobra Kai.
It's Cobra Kai!
Oh, he didn't strike first though.
He did strike first, but he has to do something. You can't just get dragged around, man.
He learned though.
Oh, Cobra slithers!
No mercy!
Oh!
Okay. Oh!
Oh!
He's beat down.
4v1!
It's like 5v1.
Oh!
He just had a dream moment.
I hope this is real and not an imagination.
Hey! Get down from there right now!
I was blocking, I anticipated, I slithered.
He did slither.
Your mom's gonna kill both of us.
Well, she would if she knew. When my school called, my yaya answered. Never seen her so proud.
Grandma.
She won't talk.
Follow me.
I wore this when I was training for my first tournament back in '81.
Ooh, remember Miyagi gave Daniel his?
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. That's it.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh. Or 42nd Regiment.
When I was a kid, you seemed to always have all the answers, and I guess I thought when I got older I'd have it all figured out too. I feel like lately I've let my anger take control. I really wish you could be here right now.
Poor Daniel.
Daniel-san, you remember a lesson about balance. A lesson not just karate only.
How dare they do this?
Uh-oh.
Looks like we're in business.
Yep.
Shouldn't you be in college?
Just taking some time off to figure things out.
Woo.
This is exactly.
He's gonna work for Daniel?
Okay. Well, welcome to the LaRusso family.
Oh, man. It's not a gimmick. It really is him.
Whole life have karate, whole life have balance.
Oh my goodness.
What the?
And he has the gi with the on the back, and he's doing all the movements
from the kata.
And they're using like the music.
Yeah. What a great episode.
Peak Kai. Peak Kai. Let me just say, okay? Don't get me twisted. Don't get it wrong.
That was like the best episode yet.
This show has had so much potential and has delivered emotional impact exactly where needed.
And I would say that a big part of that is not only just the feelings of having nostalgia for what's going on, but also seeing a new generation on it with, obviously better camera work and choreography because of how the times are. Back then it was great, but there's only so much you could do with the cameras and whatnot. Whereas now, and especially with training, it looks like, it's so good. We see a little training montage, the same that Daniel had from Miguel, and Miguel uses this karate to defend Sam, who has been slandered, and we'll talk about that. But the first thing I really want to jump into is, you brought it up, Johnny versus Mr. Miyagi. So the chaotic training that we see and what it is. So Mr. Miyagi had a method to the madness, and his was, the work builds muscles, and then you can use those muscle memories to, block and fight. Whereas Johnny's is just literally fight to fight. Learn how to escape.
The only reason you fight is to punish people,
to inflict pain on people, which is, it's true, but we see the difference in their teaching, but it's still, their students both interpret it their own ways. And we see actually in, even though he says strike first, strike hard, no mercy, I'm pretty sure Kyler struck first. He blocked it.
Yes.
Right? So we see Miguel doesn't strike first, but Kyler does. And in doing so, he, the fight starts, and we see what is probably, a scene you don't expect to happen, but, it's crazy to see. You see the 1v4 in the cafeteria in front of everybody, and it's all on video, so it gets up on YouTube. And by the way, this was on YouTube originally, YouTube Red, or YouTube Premium, whatever it was, so that's why there's so much YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously it ends up on YouTube, and as a result, all these students flock to the dojo that now has a double the price because of Daniel. And that was a pretty dick move of Daniel to do so, because as Amanda said, he wasn't doing what?
He wasn't acting like himself.
And he also wasn't thinking about the other people that would be affected, not just Johnny. And as a result, once again, in a second episode, which one after the other, Daniel is on a little bit of imbalance. So we have the emotional of him seeking Mr. Miyagi's grave for help. And that really got to me. It made me all teary-eyed.
Yeah, I know. I teared up too when he was there, because my dad's still with me. Yeah. So, but I could totally see myself in that same position.
And especially when you're so out of balance like that. And the only thing he can remember is, Mr. Miyagi's core is, whole life have karate. Karate, you have karate in balance, whole life in balance. Karate out of balance, whole life out of balance. And it's true. He had no outlet to express his negative emotions and whatnot. And this buildup of what's been a conflict between him and Johnny, and in doing so, we see he does make the dojo back again, all the memory of Mr. Miyagi, as he seems to have shed that. We see a picture of him doing it with his daughter as a little girl, but we have to assume that it's been a while since he's done that because life gets in the way, and so his life is out of balance. And to do so, redeem himself, bring himself back into balance, he has that nice cleaning out the room scene, which I love. And, I love how Amanda, who is probably my favorite character that wasn't one of the original characters, because just of how, funny she is with her comments, but also how supportive she is when it comes down to it. She wasn't like, why is he doing that? And why is he putting all this stuff outside? She's like, he's found himself.
Yeah.
That's the Daniel I know. And I do wonder if she met him. I have to assume she met Mr. Miyagi just because he died in 2011.
Yeah.
Sam is 15, 16, I would say. So I assume, regardless of how old that is, she's old enough to...
Probably.
Yeah.
She probably met Mr. Miyagi.
So Sam has a bunch of horrible rumors spread about her in this episode, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's what high school people do to try to save face.
Don't bully.
But, we wonder what the repercussions of her calling out Kyler in public would be. And then to save his own face, he made rumors first before rumors about him spread.
Did you know?
It was terrible.
Did you see that when Sam was right before Miguel stepped in, Sam looked like she was taking a fighting pose.
Yeah.
She was raising her fist, to get into a fighting pose.
I don't doubt that she knows karate, obviously.
Yeah.
She may be rusty, but she knows karate in the sense that...
She stopped Kyler from grabbing her. She, twisted his hand. Remember in the movie theater?
Which was a great scene. Good for her. Now, we see a whole... the whole thing where Daniel was going to go for revenge. It seems like he wanted spray paint. It looked like he was going to spray paint the dojo, but he sees how down Johnny is, and I think that is all the revenge he needs. As he says, "Put it on my tab," and walks out. Just crazy. Just that was a little bit of like him kind of coming to blow with how Johnny is kind of dealing with his life right now. Even though he has Cobra Kai, he's down on his luck, especially when he comes in. He's literally on the ground getting a beer out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Robbie and his mom also. So the mom is obviously a terrible human being at this point. Sorry, who gives clicking the pen? Who gives up on her son? She's just waiting for him to get out of the house. It seems like, honestly. She made the joke, "You're gonna be gone soon. Don't you care about me?"
Yeah, she gaslit him so hard.
He was trying so hard to bond and have a night with her.
Yeah,
and she may have been a great parent to him when he was growing up and as a single mom, but now she's just completely seems to be just looking for her next meal. Basically, because she go out. No, she goes out on dinner dates and stuff like that. So literally leaving Robbie at home with like frozen pizza while she goes out and has lavish dinners and desserts with men.
Yeah.
And but we see that as a result of her, kind of abandoning him, she also lets it slip that Johnny was looking for him. So he was trying. He wasn't just there once. And as and that shows that he wants to try to for her son, which is a great thing.
He went to go see, but he just caught a moment that was awkward for him to see.
Yeah, especially because like he saw that he was hugging another boy, so he's like, is that his new son or something? When in reality, it's just his student. But at the same time, I guess he's jealous because his father never showed any type of thing like that towards him. So it makes sense. It just sucks he got this close to, potentially moving in with Johnny and living with him, because Johnny did want him to live with him, but it's just taken back because he can't, it seems like he doesn't want to share, or he just thinks his dad doesn't care.
Yeah.
Which is sad. We also have a new member immediately into the group of Cobra Kai as students. The first girl,
Aisha.
And originally Johnny was like, I can't let a girl into my group. But, I mean, we find out that her dad is
a linebacker for the Chargers.
An NHL Hall of Fame linebacker. So he's got a lot of money. And we know that partially because when the Russos were out for dinner at the country club, I think Aisha was there with her family too.
Initially, yes.
Yeah. And they were talking about like, camp and stuff like that. So she's obviously very wealthy.
Did physics camp.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's, comes from a good family. And Miguel talks some sense into Johnny, which is funny. He's like, "Sensei, we have double rent now. We need this." And just as they need this, it seems that there's a new slew of students springing up from Miguel defending himself, from the bullies, especially because they said karate versus bullies, right? And as a result, we see a bunch of students. And you know why I like the fact that all these students are coming to sign up for Cobra Kai?
Why?
Because what do you know Cobra Kai from the movie is?
A dojo?
Well, like the students.
Violent?
Like Johnny, they're violent. But they're also, they seem like they're the cooler, more wealthy kids.
Yeah, definitely.
This one, it may be wealthy kids. We don't know about their, economical statuses. But the big thing is it seems like all the nerds came to Johnny.
So they could get trained.
Instead of the usual Cobra Kai crowd, which is a great just, flip of the switch. Because originally Johnny, and all those people were the bullies. And now the bullied are coming to Cobra Kai to learn how to defend themselves.
Yep.
And we got to see how Johnny kind of interacts, because when he has soft students like Miguel at first and Aisha at first, like, hey, you can't hit a girl. It's like everyone's equal here, Miguel. It's like you got to see how he acts with people coming in with the height differences, the age differences, and stuff like that. And it's just it's gonna be a great journey, because
I want to see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. And there's only one way for us to see, and that's for us to keep watching. So thank you for joining us. We are 732 Review Crew, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And if you do enjoy our Cobra Kai, check out the Patreon, which features full list for this and other series, as well as polls for other series. Probably will be one to replace this show when we get to the end of it. We'll talk about it. But other than that, thank you for joining us so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.